we're very, very happy and appreciative of the offices that the university has configured for us here in Manly Miles. If you have a chance, you can kind of go across the hall and see the offices there. Those of the management team who are here in these offices include Joe Dever, who's the Deputy Director, Joe, Maria Murphy, who's the Assistant Director back there. Standing near her is Chuck McCune, who's a longtime Assistant Director, but chose to base himself in another building, the Hall of Agriculture. That has an impressive pedigree. Good choice. Jessica McFarland is our fiscal officer. Where's Jessica? In the doorway there. And Katrina Van Blarkum is the project associate. There's Katrina. And we have two of our core faculty members, Adley Minsope, who's an assistant professor in Ag, Food, and Resource Economics, and Stephanie White next to her, who's an assistant professor in Community Sustainability, who have offices here. And we're hoping to recruit soon a person to be Communications Director. So at that point we'll be fully staffed up and we'll no longer have any excuse for not meeting all of our targets. You hear that, Takora? Okay, so I would also like to recognize the work of Kevin Bragg and his crew from IPF, who made an emergency visit to fix the elevator in Manly Miles. For anyone who used the elevator, you have Kevin and his crew to thank for that. So the rest of the program, I'm actually going to start with a short video that showcases some activities of the center that were supported by faculty innovation grants, student innovation grant, and then some core budget funded work by the core faculty.
And thank you for inviting me. I hadn't yet seen the offices, so it's a lot of fun for me to see things settled. I love that video. And I love this project. This project, I probably have known a little more about than a lot of projects on campus. When we first began this, there was great excitement on campus because it really did offer us a chance to pull people together from all over campus to do what we do best, which is innovate and discover around a purpose. That's our legacy, that's our heritage, it's the thing that drives us. And so there was all this excitement when we got this project, but we realized, because it was a very different kind of project, that there was this high opportunity and also high risk. Because would we get it right? Would we figure out how to do it in a way that really would be a model? And so I've watched really, really talented people, many of whom are in this room, try to manage the tension between the ambiguity and the opportunity, the excitement of working with partners really all over the country, all over the world, and sometimes getting it beautifully right, and sometimes thinking, well, we should try that again. But that's been the learning of this, and we've learned together. We've learned alongside, again, our partners and the other projects. We've learned alongside one another. We've learned alongside the people that, for whom this is really all about. You know, the people where we know that we can, if we work alongside, can make a significant difference. And that's what keeps us going. That's what gets us up in the morning. And I hope, although this space is modest by many standards, I hope that the dedication of the space to the project really communicates the value that the university places on this project, the value that the university places on all of you as investigators and contributors to this project. It matters. It matters to the university. It matters, again, to our partners across the country. And I think you only have to watch that video another time to realize how much it matters to people around the world. So thank you for all your contributions. Again, I hope this space provides a space where we can continue to collaborate, innovate, where there is the excitement of ideas, the excitement of discovery, and the excitement of really the next big thing. So thanks for being part of this.
Thank you.
Well, let me add my thanks. And first, I do want to thank Provost Uwat. She has been just, as you can tell, a great supporter of this project, and not only providing institutional support, but also taking her time and providing leadership on our internal advisory board that we have for this project. I saw Doug Gage here somewhere, and Doug, I want to thank him out of the Vice President for Research and Graduate Studies Office. Doug has put a lot of time and effort into this project too, and he worked with a lot of folks really to make this space become a reality. So I want to thank Doug for that. I do want to thank Takora and Ken as well from USAID for being such strong partners for Michigan State University and for your leadership in helping to create these HASN centers. And I knew when I walked in the room here I was in trouble because I wanted to thank the GCFSI team, and Eric and the team, and Ken and Takara. You guys can't see everybody here probably in one shot, but there's a lot of people in the room here that have all been part of this effort. And I remember Jen, Marcy, some of the very first meetings that we had on this a long time ago. And there's just been people that have, many of them are here today. Some of them have played important roles along the way, but there's been a very strong commitment from a whole lot of people to make this project come together and to take, as the provost said, kind of a loose vision here for what we thought this could be and to begin to start to crystallize this. So I thank everybody for that. And I wanted to take just maybe 2 minutes and follow up a little bit more on what the provost said about why this was such an important project to Michigan State University. And as a World Grant University, we're committed to be a partner in global collaborations to address the world's most pressing challenges around things like global health, food security, social justice, youth empowerment, environment sustainability, financial inclusion, and so on. And we believe that food is one of the key ways to influence those grand challenges. And if you think about a really broad definition of food, it becomes the ideal entry point for rapid and inclusive growth in the well-being of societies around the world. And it's true because of the predominance that food plays in the economies of almost all countries, its ability to lead countrywide growth, its influence on health and household welfare, links to the environment, and really the transferability across sectors of the systems and skills that are needed in the 21st century. So we're working at Michigan State to build a food portal, and it's built on 4 pillars of excellence. First, we want to increase productivity through new innovations. We want to create value chains to unlock the potential of that productivity. We want to advance health and nutrition to unlock human potential, and we want to make that all sustainable, not just from an environmental standpoint, but also from a social standpoint. And if you think about GCFSI, it's working really in each one of those pillars. And more importantly, it's working to bring those pillars together and integrate them. So because of that, this project here has become a really important part of MSU's food strategy. And because of that, it's really a really important part of our collective efforts to advance global health and prosperity. So again, I thank you all for your efforts to make GCFSI a success.
Thank you.
Congratulations on being my first official WebEx call from my iPad. It is a privilege to be able to join you remotely. I want to thank Provost Yuan and Professor Hansen, Eric, all of you for your leadership as it relates to kind of bringing GCFSI to this new place and this point. I actually just gave a presentation at AASCU, which is the American Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities. I know I totally got that wrong, but I was talking about and reflecting on where we are within the Higher Education Solutions Network. We have reached a remarkable midway point in what has been a grand experiment in how we might be able to transform how we work with universities in a multidisciplinary fashion and their stakeholders to build opportunities for open innovation. What's really fascinating about our relationship with Michigan State University is how far back it runs. I remember one of our first visits to MSU, your former international dean was talking about how long that position had been around and how it actually predated the establishment of USAID, and that this long and historic relationship between USAID and Michigan State University has remarkable power. And so we're incredibly pleased to be partnering with you with Michigan State University. And as the proud daughter of an alum of Michigan State University, it means that I get to get up there, see where my dad went to school, bring some Spartan gear back for him. Because we know that's all very incredibly important. But the pride that I feel as, you know, one of the many stakeholders in this relationship is one that is never diminished. I was especially grateful to be able to visit with you all's colleagues and projects over in Malawi this summer to see just some of the folks that have been impacted. And just, I love the video. It's a great video that you all put together, but meeting some of the ag extension workers who saw the power of the participatory video and just how much they had to do each day. They didn't have motorbikes to get around to everyone they were supposed to reach, and they had a certain number of people that they were supposed to reach each day. They were trying to do this on bicycles. Like tens of hundreds of kilometers on bicycles to reach hundreds of farmers, when instead you could use participatory video to get all of those people together in one place. That profoundly changes the impact that we can have. And so I am just so pleased with the progress that Michigan State University has made through the Global Center for Food Systems Innovation. I'm so pleased to have you all as partners. I'm very happy that you've been able to move into this space. I'm thankful for the leadership that Eric and Maria and Joe and Chuck have provided. I'm thankful for the leadership of the provost and your international dean. Your new international dean has also provided. And it is a privilege to be able to continue to work with you. I'm a little jealous that I don't have any hors d'oeuvres to have with me, but I did have my own bag of carrots earlier, so I'm sure that it was eaten in a spirit of solidarity, I promise. I look forward to being able to continue to visit with you and all of your projects. And look forward to the continued excellence and work that has come from Michigan State University. And wish you well in this new center, in this new space that will allow you to continue to build out this emergent leadership that is this multidisciplinary work that brings together so many fabulous people on the campus of Michigan State University, with Wageningen University, with Terry in India, and with Lilongwe University in Malawi. So thank you so much. I hope I was able to maintain the camera position well enough.
Bravo.
You see, you know, most of me and not just my teeth.
But this is, I think, I know you've been working in Manly Miles for a while now, but it's important to recognize this moment. And I think, you know, the center has gone from what was really just an idea, gone through a really extensive competition, and then even then there was a lot of birth pains as we worked through some issues, but we've always managed to be, I think, moving it in a direction where we're looking to involve many different academic actors, and we're getting at rigorous research, making innovations happen, and having, in the end, impact. So I think that your new space will be really helpful, be an impressive place to welcome visitors, and I hope to be there in the near future with you.